Hello everyone, welcome to premiermath. Today I am going to solve SSCCGL previous questions. We will be solving majority of the questions using speed math. So let's start our session.
Which composite number can divide the sum of first 12 natural numbers? Here, sum of natural numbers formula is n into n plus 1 by 2. Then sum of 12 natural numbers is equal to 12 into 13 divided by 2. 2 goes 6 times in 12. 6 into 13 is divisible by 6. Option 3 is your answer. Let ABC be a triangle. If the midpoint of AB, BC, AC are DE and F respectively, then triangle DEF is not congruent to. Here, this is the triangle ABC. Now, midpoint of AB, BC and AC are joined to form a triangle DEF. Now, here triangle DEF is not congruent to triangle ABC because here DEF, sides of DEF is not equal to sides of triangle ABC. So, option 4 is your answer. Option 4 is your answer. Congruent triangle means all the sides and all the angles are equal. That is congruent triangle. Here, when the midpoints of the triangle joined, then area of the small triangles formed. That is here 4 triangles formed. Area of the small triangles formed equal to 1 by 4th of the area of the larger triangle ABC. Which means here triangle ADF was congruent to triangle DEF, congruent to triangle DBE, congruent to triangle FEC. So all these 4 smaller triangles are congruent to each other. All the sides and all the angles are equal. The angles of a triangle are in the ratio 1:2:3. The difference in the largest and smallest angles is sum of angles of a triangle is 180 degree. Here ratio sum is equal to 1 plus 2 plus 3, total 6 part. So 6 part is the ratio sum which is equal to actual sum 180 degree. So 6 part is 180 means 1 part is equal to 30 degree. Then here difference in largest and smallest is equal to 3 minus 1, 2 part. So 2 part is equal to 30 into 2, 60 degree. Option 4 is your answer. The income of a person is 16,500 and his expenditure is 12,000. Next year his income increases by 24% but his expenditure decreases by 10%. The percentage increase in his savings is. Here instead of this original value I will take the ratio of income and expenditure for better calculation. 15 goes 11 times in 165 and 8 times in 120. Now initial income, expenditure and savings ratio is here income is 11 part and expenditure is 8 part, which means savings is income minus expenditure 11 minus 8, 3 part. Now if I'm multiplying it with 100, here this is the ratio of income, expenditure and savings initially. Now finally income increases by 24%. So 24% increment from this 1100 means 10% of 1100 is 110. 20% is 2 into 110, 220. And 1% is equal to 11. Then 4% is 44. So 220 plus 44 is equal to 264. Now 264 plus 1100 is the total increment, which is equal to total increment is 264. Final income is equal to 1364 after this increment. This is the final income. Now expenditure decreases by 10%. So 10% decrement from this 800 means 10% is equal to 80. Then 800 minus 80 is 720 is the final expenditure. Then final savings become 1364 minus 720. 4 minus 0 is 0. 6 minus 2, 4. 13 minus 7 is equal to 6. So 640 is the final savings. Then increment here is equal to 344 rupees out of this initial 300 rupees savings. So increment and savings is equal to 344 rupees increment from this 300 initial savings into 100. 0, 0 cancel. 3 goes 1 time in 3, 1 time in 4, and 4 times in 12, remaining 20. So 3 goes 6 times in 20. 140, 114.6 percentage. Option 1 is your answer. Nearest value is 115 percentage. So increment in savings is equal to 115 percentage. If two straight lines are coinciding with each other, the number of points of intersections are infinitely many points of intersection. That is, here I'm drawing a line. Now, if you're drawing an overlapping line above this, here you can see this red here. Actually, if I'm drawing a black line over this, you can't see this. So this every point of each of these two lines are intersecting each other. So for coinciding lines, there are infinitely many points of intersection because each of these points of these two lines are intersecting each other. So for coinciding lines, there are infinitely many points of intersection. So option 1 is your answer. Coinciding line means overlapping line. 1 year ago, the age of B was twice that of A. After 9 years, if the ratio of the ages of B and A would be 4:3, then sum of their present ages in years is. Here, present age is not given, but 1 year ago and 9 years after ratio of A and B is given. Now, 1 year ago, B was twice that of A. That is, if A was 1 year, then B was twice the age of A. That is 2 times the age of A. So 1 year ago, ratio of ages of A and B was 1:2. And after 9 years, ratio of B and A would be 4:3. B and A would be 4:3 after 9 years. Now, if you look at this, here 1 plus 2 is 3 part and 2 plus 2 is 4 part. So, here 2 part is the difference in ratio. But here actual difference is 1 year ago and difference between 1 year ago and 9 years after, which is equal to 9 plus 1, 10 years. So 2 part ratio difference is same as the actual difference in years. 1 year ago and 9 years after difference is 10 years. 9 plus 1, 10 years. 2 part is 10 years means 1 part is 5 years. 1 part is 5 years means here 1 year ago ages of A and B was 2 into 5, 10 years for B, and 1 into 5, 5 years for A. So, present ages of A and B is equal to 5 plus 1, 6 years for A, and 10 plus 1, 11 years for B. So, total sum of present age is equal to 17 years. Option 1 is your answer. Pipe A can fill a cistern in 4 hours. Pipe B can fill the same cistern in 5 hours. Pipe C can empty a full cistern in 3 hours. If all three pipes are open together, then time in minutes to taken to fill the tankers. Here A fill the tank in 4 hours, B fill the same tank in 5 hours, and C empty the same tank in 3 hours. All are doing the same job. Take the LCM of 4, 5 and 3, which is 12 into 5, 60 units. So total work or total capacity of the tank is 60 units. 4 goes 15 times in 60, 5 goes 12 times in 60, and 3 goes 20 times in 60. Now A and B are filling pipe and C is an emptying pipe. That is, here A can fill 15 unit in 1 hour, B can fill 12 unit in 1 hour, and C can empty 20 unit in 1 hour. Then efficiency of A, B, C together is equal to 15 plus 12 minus 20, which is equal to minus 5 plus 12 is plus 7. That is, in 1 hour, A, B, C together fill 7 unit. Then 60 unit is filled in 60 by 7 hours. That is, time taken by A, B, C together to fill the 60 unit tank is equal to 60 by 7 hours, which is equal to 3600 divided by 7 minute, which is 7 goes 5 times in 35, 1 time in 10, and 4 times in 30. So remaining is equal to 2 by 7. So here answer is equal to 514 minute. Option 3 is your answer. If a plus b is c, then expression aq plus bq minus cq plus 3abc will be equal to. Here just take a plus b the whole cube. Here a plus b the whole cube means c cube. Here a plus b the whole cube, if you expand it, which is equal to a cube plus b cube plus 3ab. 3ab into a plus b. Here a plus b is equal to c. And here a plus b the whole cube is given as c cube. So this is equal to a cube plus b cube plus 3abc means the expression a cube plus b cube minus c cube plus 3abc equal to 0 from this. So option 1 is your answer. Just use the formula a plus b the whole. If the total expenditure is 10,70,000, then find the central angle of the sector representing drawing. Here drawing represent green line, green sector. Here green sector represent drawing, which is 19%. Total angle is 360 degree, which represent 100%. Total percentage 100%. Then 19% is the drawing. So 19% is equal to 360 divided by 100 into 19, which is equal to 3.6 into 90. No need for the calculation. Take the unit digit. Here 6 into 9, 54. So 0.6 into 9 is equal to 5.4, which means here 0.4 is the last digit. Option 2 is our answer. 68.4 degree is the angle representing drawing. A policeman is chasing thief at a speed of 82 km per hour. The thief is 1300 meter away and is running at a speed of 64 km per hour. In how much time will the policeman catch the thief if both are riding on bike? Here policeman and thief are at a distance of 1300 meter. Now policeman running at a speed of 82 km per hour and thief running at a speed of 64 km per hour. Now time taken by this policeman to catch the thief is equal to time of meet is here distance between police and thief divided by relative speed of this police and thief. Here relative speed is equal to both are running in the same direction. So 82 minus 64. Take the difference between speed, that is the relative speed, which is equal to 12 minus 4 8 and 7 minus 6 1, 18 km per hour. So here distance 1300 meter divided by 18 km per hour means 18 into 5 by 18 meter per second speed. Now 18 and 18 cancel, 5 goes 2 times in 10 and 6 times in 30 and here 0. 260 second. Option 3 is your answer. Police will catch the thief at 260 second. If a equal to 15 degree, then what is the value of the given expression? Here a 15 degree means 3a is equal to 3 into 15 45 degree and 2a is equal to 2 into 15 30 degree and 4a is equal to 4 into 15 60 degree. Then this whole expression will become 11 root 2 into cos 45 is equal to 1 by root 2 plus 10 sin 30. Sin 30 is equal to 1 by 2 and 7 root 3 sin 60 is root 3 by 2. Now this will become root 2 and root 2 cancel. 2 goes 5 times in 10 and here root 3 into root 3 is equal to 3. So 3 into 7 is 21. So 21 by 2 in denominator and here 11 plus 5 is 16. So this is equal to 32 by 21. Option 1 is your answer. Ramu lent 3,000 to Raju and certain sum to Ravi at the same time and at the same rate of simple interest of 8% per annum. After 5 years, he received a sum of 1,600 from Raju and Ravi together as interest. Find the sum lent to Ravi. Here, for 1 year, interest is 8% of the total principal. Then for 5 years, it is 8 into 5, 40% of the total principal. So 40% of the total principal means 3,000 plus Sum lent to Ravi, that is principal lent to Ravi, I will take it as P2. Now 40% of total principal is the total interest received in 5 years, which is equal to 1600. Now 40 goes 40 times in 1600, and here if you transfer this percentage to right hand side, this will become 4000. So 3000 plus P2 is equal to 4000 means P2 is equal to 4000 minus 3000, which is 1000. Option 1 is your answer. The ratio of two numbers is 2:5 and their difference is 210. The smaller number is here. Difference between these two numbers in ratio is 5 minus 2, 3 part. So 3 part is the ratio difference, which is same as actual difference 210. So 1 part is equal to 70 from this. Then here 2 part is the smaller number, which is 140. Option 4 is your answer. Here, find the average of the marks obtained by the class in the examination. Here, table shows number of questions, marks, and number of correct answers, incorrect answers, and not attempted questions. A question clearly says there is no negative marking or partial marking, which means here total marks obtained is same as total marks obtained from the correct answers. So here take the sum of mark first. Sum of marks, which is equal to 20 into 1 is equal to 20 plus 15 into 2 is equal to 30 plus 20 into 5 is equal to 100 plus 12 into 10 is equal to 120. So total is equal to 100 plus 120, 220, 220 plus 50, 270 marks. Total marks obtained is 270. And here number of students is equal to, here if you look at this, 20 plus 10 plus 10. Total number of correct, incorrect and not attempted questions is equal to 20 plus 10 plus 10, 40. Here also it is 40, here also it is 40, here also it is 40. So total number of students is 40. Then here average is equal to 270 divided by 40, which is equal to 4 goes 6 times in 24, remaining 3, 4 goes 7 times in 28 and 5 times in 26.75. Option 3 is your answer. Average of marks obtained is equal to 6.75. Find the gain percentage given that Aditi sold her scooter for 25,400 for gaining 1/6 of the selling price. Here, gain as 1/6 of the selling price means here this denominator 6 part represent this right hand side selling price and this numerator 1 part represent this left hand side gain. So, gain is 1/6 of selling price means 6 part is selling price and 1 part is gain or profit. Then SP minus profit is cost price, which is equal to 6 minus 1, 5 part. So here SP minus CP is equal to profit. Then profit percentage is equal to, here profit is 1 part out of this total 5 part cost price. If you convert it into percentage, 20% is the profit percentage. Option 4 is your answer. That is this 1 part profit received from this 5 part cost price. So 1 by 5 means 20%. A line cut two concentric circles. Length of chords formed by this line on the circles is 6 cm and 18 cm. Find the difference in the squares of radius of two circles. Here if I am taking largest circle radius as R2 and smaller circle radius as R1, then we need to find R2 square minus R1 square. That is difference in squares of radius of two circles. Here these are two concentric circle with center, same center. Now a line form two chords. Here smaller chord is this one and largest chord is this one. And smaller chord length is 6 centimeter. That is this length is equal to 6 centimeter. And that is this is 6. Then larger chord length is 18 centimeter. So 18 minus 6 is 12. 12 divided by 2 means 6. So this length is 6, this length is 6. These two lengths are equal. Now the concept is center of a circle divides a chord into two equal parts. So these two lengths are equal means these two are 3 centimeter each. 3, this is 3, this is 3. Now if you connect, this is radii R1 and this is radii R2. And here these two are 90-degree. So if you apply Pythagoras theorem on the smaller triangle and largest triangle, R1 square minus 3 square is equal to this height. I will take this as height h. R1 square minus 3 square is equal to h square. Then R2 square minus 9 square is equal to same h square. R2 square minus 9 square. Then R1 square minus 3 square is same as R2 square minus 9 square. So R1 square, R2 square, R2 square minus R2 square minus R1 square is equal to 9 square minus 3 square, which is equal to, here 9 square is 81, 3 square is 9. 81 minus 9 is equal to 72. Option 1 is your answer. The ratio of length, breadth and height of a solid cuboid is given as 3:2:1 and breadth of this cuboid is given as 12 centimeter. Find the volume of the cuboid. Volume of cuboid is equal to LBH. Now here if this is the cuboid, here length is equal to 3 part and breadth is equal to 2 part and height is equal to 1 part, and here breadth is given as 12 centimeter. That is, this 2 part is equal to 12 centimeter means 1 part is equal to 6. Then here volume is equal to 3 part into 2 part into 1 part, which is equal to 6p cube. 6p cube means here 1 part is 6. That is 6 into 6 cube means 6 raised to 4. Here 6 raised to 4 means unit digit must be 6. So option 4 is your answer. Here not unit digit is 0, unit digit is 0. So all 3 options eliminated. So 6 raised to 4 is equal to 1296. A class of 30 students appeared in a test. The average score of 12 students is 62 and that of rest is 78. What's the average score of the class? Here 12 student average is 62. Rest means 30 minus 12. 18 student average is equal to 78. Then average of whole class means average of this 30 student. Now take the minimum average. Here minimum of 62 and 78 is 62. Now here 78 I can split it as 62 plus 16. So here 62 we have taken, extra is 16. So this increment in the 16 average is for this 18 people. Now distribution of this extra sum 16 into 18 should be for 30 people. So instead of doing that sum, take the ratio of number of people, because this number of people will cancel each other in numerator and in denominator. So we can take the ratio. 6 goes 2 times in 12, 3 times in 18 and 5 times in 30. So this increment in the 16 average is for this 3 part students. So distribute that 16 into 3 part for this total 5 part students. That is 16 into 3 part should be distributed to this extra 5 part people. Then new average becomes 62 plus this one. Here part and part cancel. Now this is equal to 62 plus 16 into 3 is 48. 48 by 5. 5 goes 9 times in 45 and 6 times in 30. So 62 plus 9.6 is equal to 71.6. Option 2 is our answer. Here even if you take 16 into 18, the 16 into 18 should be equally distributed to the whole class 13. Now here 6 goes 5 times in 13, 6 goes 3 times in 18. Now you can say 16 into 3 by 5. Here it is same. Market price of a bag is 25% above the cost price and discount of 18% is declared on it. Then find the gain percentage. Here mark price is 25% above cost price. So here 25% means 25 by 100, that is 1 by 4. So plus 1 by 4 means if 4 part is the cost price, then 4 plus 1, 5 part is the marked price. That is the meaning of 25% above cost price. Mark price is 25% above cost price. Now take the ratio. Cost price is 4, marked price is 5. Then sell price means here take 400 and 500 as cost price and mark price. Now ratio is same. Now here discount is 18% on the marked price. 10% of 500 is 50 and 1% is 5. Then 8% is equal to 8 into 5, 40. So 50 plus 40, 90 is the discount. 18% is 90 rupees from this 500 rupees. So here 500 minus 90 is equal to 410 rupees is the sell price, which means here difference between sell price and cost price is equal to 10 rupees. Then profit percentage is equal to 10 rupees profit received from this 400 rupees cost price. If you convert it into percentage, this is equal to 10 by 4, 2.5 percentage profit percentage. Option 3 is your answer. In triangle ABC, AB equal to 6 centimeter, BC equal to 9 centimeter, and AC equal to 12 centimeter. If AD is the angle bisector of angle BAC, where D is point on BC, then length of CD is. Here, if this is triangle ABC, AB is 6 centimeter, BC is 9 centimeter, and AC is 12 centimeter. Now, here AD is the angle bisector dividing angle BAC, which means this angle is same as this angle. Now, by angle bisector theorem, AB divided by BD is same as AC divided by CD. That is, here for easy understanding, this angle is same as this angle. So take this angle as theta, then this is also theta. Now take sine theta. Sine theta is equal to opposite side BD divided by hypotenuse 6, which is in the same ratio of here. If you take sine theta here, this is CD divided by 12, hypotenuse 12. Now from this BD by CD equal to 6 by 12, which is 1 by 2. Now we already know BD plus CD is equal to 9. In ratio, BD plus CD is 1 plus 2, 3 parts. So 3 part is 9 means 1 part is equal to 3. So 1 part is 3 means here CD is equal to 2 part, which is equal to 2 into 3, 6 centimeter. So option 3 is your answer. BD is 3 centimeter, CD is equal to 6 centimeter. Here total blood groups of donors is 240 donors. What is the ratio of average donors of blood group AO and AB to the donors of blood group B? Here we need average donors of blood group AO and AB to the donors of blood group B. Here average of AO and AB is equal to 70 plus 80, 150, 150 plus 90, 240. So average means 240 divided by total 3 blood group is to, here donors of B is equal to 120 degree. Now here 3 goes 80 times in 240. So 80 is to 120 means 0, 0 cancel. 4 goes 2 times in 8, 4 goes 3 times in 12. So 2 is to 3, option 4 is your answer. Simplify the following. Here if you put theta as 90 degree, here theta by 2 become 45. Then tan 45 and cot 45 are equal, cos 45 and sin 45 are equal. So theta equal to 90 is not possible. So take theta as 60 degree. Then I can take theta by 2 as 30 degree. So take theta as 60 degree and find the answer. Here if theta is 60, this expression will become 1 plus sine 60 is root 3 by 2, cos 60 is equal to 1 by 2 divided by 1 plus root 3 by 2 plus 1 by 2. Now this will become, take 2 as common denominator, so 1 plus root 3 minus 1 by 2 divided by 1 plus root 3 plus 1 divided by 2. Now if you cross multiply, this will become 2 plus root 3 minus 1 divided by, here divide by 2 in the numerator and divide by 2 in the denominator will cancel each other. Then in denominator it will become 2 plus root 3 plus 1. Now this is equal to 2 minus 1 is 1. 1 plus root 3 divided by 3 plus root 3. So multiply the expression with 3 minus root 3 divided by 3 minus root 3. 3 minus root 3 divided by 3 minus root 3 is 1. So here this is in the form of, in denominator you have a plus b into a minus b. That will become 3 square minus root 3 square, which is equal to 9 minus 3, 6. In numerator you have 1 into 3 is 3 and 1 into minus root 3 is minus root 3 and root 3 into 3 is 3 root 3 and here root 3 into minus root 3 is minus 3. Now plus root 3 and minus 3 cancel. Here denominator and 6 and 3 root 3 minus root 3, I can take root 3 outside. Then this will become root 3 into 3 minus 1. 3 minus 1 is equal to 2. 2 goes 3 times in 6. So root 3 by 3 is equal to 1 by root 3. Now we already know tan 30 is equal to 1 by root 3. And here option 1 is our answer. If you check other option, all are different. Cos 30 is equal to root 3 by 2 and cot 30 is equal to root 3 and sin 30 is equal to 1 by 2. So you see 1 by root 3, tan theta by 2 is 1 by root 3 and this expression is also 1 by root 3 when you put theta as 60 degree. Here India's export in 2020 is given. Jewelry was what percentage of total export? Here jewelry is 500 in million. Then total export is equal to, add this 0, 8 plus 2, 10, 10 plus 10, 20. So 2 plus 8, 10, 10 plus 9, 19, 19 plus 6 is equal to 25, 25 plus 7 is 32. So 3200 million. Then our question is 500 is what percentage of 3200? 500 is what percentage of 3200? Then required percentage is equal to 500 out of 3200 into 100. 0, 0 cancel. Here 4 goes 8 times in 32, 4 goes 25 times in 100. Then 25 into 5 is equal to 125. So 125 by 8 means 8 goes 1 time in 12 and 5 times in 40, remaining 5. So 50 by 8 means 8 goes 6 times in 48. So 15.6% option 3 is your answer. 500 is 15.63% of 3200. If 436p5 is divisible by 3, then largest value of p is. When a number is divisible by 3, digital sum of that number should be a multiple of 3. Here check for digital sum of this number. Here 6 plus 3, 9 cancel, 5 plus 4, 9 cancel. You can cancel sum of 9 and digit 9 when you calculate digital sum, which means here digital sum is equal to p. P means here we need largest value for P, which is 9. So option 3 is your answer. Largest value possible is equal to 9. If 10 sin square theta plus 6 cos square theta is 7, then find the value of tan theta. Here take 6 as common. Then 6 into sin square theta plus cos square theta remaining is equal to 4 sin square theta. 4 sin square theta, which is 7. Now sin square theta plus cos square theta is 1. Now 4 sin square theta is equal to 7 minus 6, 1. Which means here sin theta is equal to root of 1 by 4, which is 1 by 2, then theta here is equal to 30 degree, which means tan 30 is equal to 1 by root 3. Option 4 is your answer.